In this period, make good use of your teaching assistants. We call them TAs. Yeah, go for tutorials. Even if you have no questions to ask, if you understand exactly what has been taught, still go for tutorials, because you know what, your friend somewhere might ask a question that you do not have an answer to, but at that moment you get to understand exactly what is being taught. Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. I am fine, thank you. Today is a very beautiful Tuesday afternoon and I happen to find myself with my very good friend Selassie and my old buddy Caleb.
Hi.
Yeah. What are we doing today?
And I think we are giving students tips for the examinations.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it, right? Yeah. But before we do that, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe down here and then give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below, let us know if there's any other tips you want to know or any other thing you want us to talk about. I will be so glad to come your way with it. So guys, as always, I want to come your way with something very helpful for every student watching this particular video. I have Selassie here with me. She will start this particular, segment on my channel. We are giving you tips today as a student how you can prep yourself for the incoming exam. I know most of you have already written your IAs, which is the interim assessment, or your term papers and whatnot, and you are preparing keenly towards the exam. Now, how do you prepare for exam, especially for the level 100s? How do you prepare for exam? How was your IAs? I mean, what are some of the things you can do right to help you in that exam you're preparing for? So lastly, let's hear from you.
Right, so when you're preparing for your exam, the first thing you need to look at is to identify a conducive environment where you think it will be good for you to learn. Here on the University of Ghana campus, we have so many conducive environments where you can easily learn. We have the BAM library, we have the departmental libraries, we have the hall libraries. We even have the 24-hour reading room, which is open 24 hours. It's never closed. So if you think you're that type who prefers to sit in a quiet place like the library and learn, you can easily go to the library and read your notes. Another place you can learn is, there are people who don't like going to the library to read.
Yeah.
There are others who prefer to sit in the house and read. There are others who also prefer to sit in their rooms and read. Whatever you think is good for you, just identify one of them and start, preparing for your exam.
When I was doing my undergrad, I used to sit on my bed with some cornflakes or something, and I'll just be eating and reading. People also read or learn with music on. Whatever way is okay for you, just adopt it and then.
For me, the library works for me. Being in my room works for me. But sitting on the bed, I'm scared I might,
I'm not advising you
end
to
up
do that,
sleeping. So I mostly don't sit on the bed while reading. I rather sit in my room or prefer to be at the BAM library where I see people. I go like, oh, people are learning. Let me also learn. It motivates me in one way or the other. So those are the things I prefer to learn.
Okay, and one particular tip I'll give to students out there, what most people tend to forget is how powerful some past questions here on campus. Yes. And at our end, I would say rely solely on past questions. Like you said, as you try to read past questions, don't forget your notes as well. And you can always get these past questions from the BAM library. They are there for every year you need. You could always have access to them. And quite interestingly, there is an electronic way to get these past questions.
Right.
Log on to the university website ug.edu.gh and find your way there. Or you could ask colleagues, who have excelled or maybe gone to higher levels. Ask them if they have copies of past questions and get yourself one. Don't forget past questions. You may be surprised to get to the exam questions and find out, wow, this question you just see in the past question, and it always works for some of us. So do get yourself some past questions, and trust me, you'll be good to go. Get that grade A you've been longing for.
Right, you mentioned the BAM library, but just not that. I think every department has a departmental library.
Yes.
You can equally get all the past questions from your departmental library and from your colleagues also, just in case you don't have the time to go out there and look for it yourself. I would also want to talk about how important it is to be part of a group. In my previous videos, I have, highlighted so much about group studies and how important it is. In exam period, group studies are one of the most essential things every student has to be part of. Why do I say this? She's my group member. Anytime I do not understand something in class, I'll pick up my phone, I'll call her, Selassie, into getting a clearer understanding of what was said in class, or can you just help me explain this thing in general? Be part of a group, form group studies. There are some things the lecturer or teach in class that by yourself it will be very difficult to understand, but once you're part of a group or an association or something of that sort, trust me, it will be better off than study on your own. So be part of a group, okay?
Now, Nancy, there's one thing I've realized, especially when it gets to examination period. You see students missing lectures. It's not so cool. Trust me. Don't miss your lecture periods during revision.
Around that period, that's when a lot of
exactly the lecturers give you the areas where to read and never
miss the class. Just because they feel they want to learn, and the lecturer at this point doesn't really have anything to tell them.
No, this is the time where the lecturer sometimes gives you the areas, the likely examination questions, like Caleb said. That's where they give you the tips, what to read or and even how to answer a particular question. Yeah. So never miss, lectures during revision times. It's very, very, very important.
And talking about that, most lecturers every lecturer and the way they set their exam questions and how they want to answer. Yes. So it's very important to attend lectures the very last minute. Yeah, what they say, last days
are dangerous.
It makes for an easier study and an easier way to get a good grade in the long run.
Lastly, it creates an opportunity where maybe if you are reading something and you don't understand, you call your fellow group member, the group member also doesn't understand. You can easily, ask the lecturer that particular question during revision time. So it's
okay. So I want to add to what she said. In this period, make good use of your teaching assistants. We call them TAs. Yeah, go for tutorials. Even if you have no questions to ask, if you understand exactly what has been taught, still go for tutorials, because you know what? Your friend somewhere might ask a question that you do not have an answer to, but at that moment you get to understand exactly what is being taught. These are our tips from us here. Caleb is at Radio University, and then Selassie is my MA student. If you want more of this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe into this channel and comment down below. Let us know if this video was helpful to you and any other thing you want to see on my channel. Till we meet same time, it's bye.